Hey, I'm here at my daughter's house. I'm gonna make her a pizza with this Chefman Indoor Electric Pizza Oven. Look at this, it's not that heavy, I can take it anywhere. Chefman gifted us this oven. I can't wait to use it. People might be concerned about what this will do to your kitchen. I've got to tell you right now, 1 hour later, 800 degrees. Underneath, there's 2 inches of clearance. It's just maybe a little warm, that's it. The legs are about the same temperature as the counter. The counter is still relatively cool. I reach around it. I've got about 5 inches of clearance between here and the cabinet. Cabinet is maybe slightly warm at worst, but not bad. And around it, I just don't feel the heat. So I feel confident that this will be just fine on a laminate counter, which tends to be the least heat resistant of all countertop covers. Just wanted to show you how all the functions show up very nicely. They're backlit. You can do the lower temperature here, and you can set the upper temperature here. Lower temperature, again, is the stone. That's very important. And I would recommend somewhere around an hour, because that stone will make all the difference in the crust texture of your pizza. So make sure it's good and hot. And then the upper temperature really is about the oven temperature here. And then we have a timer. Now, if you want to choose one of the other options, you can. You have New York, pan pizza, Neapolitan, thin crust, and good old frozen. So if you just want to heat this up to about 450 degrees, both the stone and the oven, you can throw your favorite frozen pizza in there. Typically, I use a wooden pizza peel, and I use either cornmeal or semolina flour, something that's kind of rough, to keep that pizza dough moving on top of this. What I like about the Chefman peel here, it's stainless steel, and it's got all these holes punched into it, and I've used it a few times now. All I need is a little bit of flour. So that's nice, just a little bit of flour. And I can put this right on top. See how that's moving? Because that's the key. You want to just keep that moving because you want to slide it into the oven. Once it's cooked, it's easy to get out, but getting it in is the tricky part, but it ain't tricky when you've got a nice peel like this. So for the pizza we're making today, we're going to choose manual. We're going to crank this up to all the way to 800 on this side, all the way to 800 on this side. And we know that we're there because it turns from white to blue. We're still sliding on here, so that's good news. Now we just simply open it up. Now be careful, it's going to be hot. And into the oven. Set the timer for, let's check this one after 5 minutes. And press, and it starts. Ah, yes. Ah, looking good. Look at that crust. Yeah, nice and hard. Looks beautiful. Look at that fresh, hot pizza, a fraction of the cost of what you'd pay down at the pizza parlor. I'd like to say, in summary, that I like the fact that this feels safe in my kitchen, in spite of the fact that it gets up to 800 degrees. About 20 minutes to bring it up to 800, but allow about an hour for that stone, really, to get a good, crispy crust on here. I get a lot of options. I can just go pre-made. I can do other things in here. I can cook things in a cast iron skillet like vegetables or maybe sausage that I'm going to use on my pizza. So there's a lot of variety in its use. I do like the fact that I can go manual and go to any temperature I want. So in my opinion, the Chefman home slice is something I would highly recommend.